Hello, everybody. Ashley here with Ashley Tolton Art. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking all about social media trends and should you follow them? Do you do it? Yes or no? Why or why not? So let's hop right in. Well, as you can imagine, it's not necessarily an exactly cut and dry answer because there are two ways, and I think you can find success in all different forms and all different manners. It ends up being what fits you the best. Let's start this off with my bold statement of what I actually believe, and that is don't follow trends. Just plain and simple, don't do it. But I'll shine some light kind of on the other alternative end because you have the people that are really into the analytics and the numbers and checking it and maximizing everything. So think Mr. Beast on YouTube, like the YouTube master, right? That's great. If that's your personality, you're really into the analytics, you're really into studying the nuances of how to create a thumbnail that is so captivating that people can't avoid it. If you're into that, I am all for it, and be authentic and do what you feel is right. I will say going that route is a lot of work. It is no joke amount of work because you are always studying, analyzing, you're always researching what's coming, what's new. Like being on social media and understanding social media is now your full-time job. So you learn to read the analytics, what that means. That's great. I'm all for it. I would suspect most artists, like classical artists that are doing hand to whatever, maybe don't feel like they have the time or the brain space to focus on that completely because it is such a full-time job. Nothing wrong with it, but I would guess most of us artists aren't in that group. So the reason I'm giving you the advice that I am is because I have done both sides. I have played the side of complete analytical nut job where I was checking all the time, I was learning all the time and just trying to stay on top of everything and like finding what's trendy, doing the trendy thing. Did I find growth in that? Yes, I did grow. It also was a very shallow audience base where they don't really interact with me all that much. It's not like a cute, cozy, like fun group of people. It's very disconnected because there are so many people. This is for a different account, not my art account. It's for a different one that I have. And I'm talking like millions of people. It also was something that I started to basically feel like I was a slave to every single change and nuance thing that was popping up on social media, which just got exhausting. And like my brain needs to be focused on creating and improving my skills artistically, not being a master of social media. Again, if that's what you want, that's fine, but that's not me. Ultimately, if you follow the analytical side, to me that's for quick and short-term success and sometimes a little bit of shallow success where it doesn't actually mean all that much. And that's not what you want. The reason you don't want that as an artist, because you don't just want to sell one print and wash out. You're looking for a career of consistent clients and returning customers. Speak highly of your brand. They come back because they love your art so much they want multiple prints, or like every time you do a print release they want something. And you want these like return loyal customers, not just all of a sudden to blow up with 1 million plus likes and no one, maybe one person buys something, but they don't really know you. You don't really know how to handle it. You're not set up for it in the sense where You weren't expecting that growth. You can't handle it in the way where like you haven't set up brand deals and negotiations and monetization. So like it really didn't do that much for you. But the analytics do help for short-term success. I don't think it helps for a long-term career. So let's dive into why I don't think you should follow trends. But I think for a long-term career, authenticity and maximizing what and how you want to create will ultimately lead to the best results. So this goes for both the style that you create and how you kind of behave on social media. For a long-term career, to be happy with it, authenticity is the most important thing. It should feel right to you first and foremost. It should draw you in first and foremost, because ultimately it's you that has to show up day in and day out, 5, 6, 7 days of the week. It's you that has to show up and be present for your business to grow and for your business to be there. So there's no point in making it miserable. Like, make it what you want. That is what gift we're kind of given as artists, is we can create our own business. So take it and utilize that freedom to make it what you want. I think by being authentic to you, it keeps you showing up, but it also, you might miss some of the trends, but that's okay, because ultimately, I just think it's inevitable that you'll be happier long term. There's a higher likelihood of you doing this for a longer period of time, and ultimately that long and consistent showing up for your business is what's going to connect with the most people and more of the right people. By ignoring a little bit of the trends, you can use trends to help you if it fits in authentically, but ignoring a little bit of the trends and just kind of showing things in a way that feels right to you. The people that are on the same wavelength and vibe and like the same things as you eventually are going to see that. And they're going to be the ones that like and follow and then hopefully buy from you, because they show up to your Instagram profile and now they have an entire feed of exactly what they love and connect with. That's what you want. And I don't think you necessarily get that by only following what's trendy. Again, I've done both, and I've just noticed a higher quality of people engaging and following me when I was very authentic to myself. It's not that people don't appreciate some of the trends, but I want to do this for a really long time. So what I have in my mind is I'm creating a business that is doing it in a way that like I love to do it. And I love to produce content in this way and show it off in this way. And it may not get me the most followers in the world, but it's going to get me the best followers in the world, because they're going to be people that also like the same things and want to support the same things and want to buy the same things. And that's what you're looking for. So this year on social media, I highly recommend not to follow trends. Follow what you want to do. Follow what you want to create. That's not to say you can't, use analytics to kind of help and see, oh, if I have 2 styles I like to create and this one got more views and reached more people, then yeah, recreate more of that style. but it's still your style, your way, and creating stuff that you like and letting patience play its part. And not everything good comes in, that rapid growth. Sometimes slow, steady, consistent, and authentic growth is way better than trendy growth. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me about following or not following trends. I'm so curious to hear what other opinions are out there. So, as always, thank you so much for joining, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.